We're just opening up all the fucking spirit orbs, and I'm like halfway through because I was that excited. I forgot to stream this. Alright, let's go, guys. We're playing Duelist. It's a new game out right now. It's fucking amazing. I recommend it. It's the next League of Legends. Let's go. Alright, anyways. We're opening this. We got Azure Herald. That's pretty good. We got Wolf Raven. It's alright, you know, gains 3 attack. Let's open these guys, though. Okay, Mesmerize. I just disenchanted it. It says teleport an enemy one space. Come on, it's very situational. You just don't use it. Okay, Spirit Harvester. That's pretty good. And at the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all their minions. So like this would be very good against like Abyssian class where they just keep spawning and like undeads keep coming out and they only have 1 HP. All right, next one. We got Aurora's Tears. This one's pretty good too. This is what is it? Epic. Yeah. So this turn your general gains 2+ for every equipped artifact. So this is really good for like, I don't know, for Magmar, like where you just overhype your general and you just want to attack. Alright guys, next one, let's go. Ooh, let's open up. Ooh, we got a legendary in here, guys, right here. We got it. Ooh. Gonna open last though. Okay, let's go with these. Ooh, hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, we got Suntide Maiden. It's a common, okay, but I'm hyped about this. Because this card, every time you try to kill it, it'll just keep coming back. You need at least 6 attack to kill this. That's insane. And it'll dish out 3 attack. So against the general, basically you're screwed. If you're just trying to kill this with your general. You need to think of a different way to go about it. Okay, Harvest Sister. Maw is also very broken. I saw this one. Deal 2 damage to a nearby enemy minion. So you just spawn it. It just deals 2 damage. And then you could basically kill it. So if it has like 4 HP or something. Let's see. Switch positions with any other minion. This is pretty situational, I would say. I don't know. Maybe it's used. It's kind of situational. Yeah. So I don't like RNG. So I probably won't use that card. The High Hand. Gains +1/+1 for each card in your opponent's action bar. I would say this depends, because if they just mill out their cards, then it's not that good. It's situational. I don't really like it. I'll be honest. I like reading the description. Okay, let's see. Un-7, Dying Wish. Summon a minion with Dying Wish from your action bar. Okay, this is really fucking good. Holy shit, that is a legendary. I would say that's legendary worthy. I can see myself using this card. So there's 3 cards that I would use out of those. Okay, let's open these 2. What do we got here? Okay, Deep Fire Devour. That's decent, I would say. Let's see, Frenzy. Because the Frenzy, it does 8 attack basically. So you can attack the general and like 2 other minions maybe. I mean, the max value, you can technically damage like 4 spaces and then the minion or the general too. So that's pretty good. Like maximum value. And it has 4 HP, so it'll survive 2 turns. Alright, Beam Shock. Stun an enemy. This is like the same class as like the 1 turn kind of thing. Like it's okay, but it's like very temporary. Honestly, it takes up a space. I don't know. What do you think? Because like, you know, the draw a card cards, like that's kind of what I feel from this. Okay, so these 2 first, right? Yeah, the epics. Or these are the rares. These are the rares. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, we have Sojourner. That's the one I really wanted to. Okay, whenever this minion deals damage, draw a card. Yeah, I just like that. I know you say you don't like it as much, but
I just prefer the other one over.
The other one? What's the other one?
Forgot his name.
Okay, that's okay. We'll go over that later. So Glacial Elemental Vesper. Whenever you summon a Vesper minion, deal 2 damage to a random enemy minion. This one's obviously is only for Vanar, so I see myself only using it if I have a Vanar deck, but very useful. Okay, let's check out this one.
It looks cool.
That looks badass. Alright, Night Watcher. Force Field. Whenever any player summons a minion with Rush Exhausted. So, since we're seeing the meta of like a lot of Rush champions, like there's Saber Spine Tiger and Saber Spine Alpha, I can see myself using this in almost any deck, honestly. This is pretty useful. And it has Force Field. And it has 4 HP on top of it. So I mean the thing about Force Field is like you have to attack it with a lower attack guy or like lower HP guy, and then after that you want to kill it with something that has high attack. So basically it kind of like defocuses you in a way. I would say it's pretty good, but it's I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on it, but like I don't know. It looks cool though. It looks fucking cool.
Looks cool.
I'm just gonna say like it looks badass. It's all right. Let's go. 4 commons. Ooh. All right, Light Chaser. Okay, Hails. I was just showing you this card. Okay, Hailstorm Prison. Return any minion to his action bar. That's broken. So this negates, like, let's say you summon like EMP or something. You just return it. They have to summon it next turn again, and go through that like waiting phase. So 2 mana it's. I mean, this is pretty good. I think before, on a certain patch I was reading that it was 0 mana. Maybe it's a rumor. Maybe I'm making it up. But I don't know. They definitely had to buff it because it's a very strong card. Or nerf it. There you go. They buff it. Holy shit. Return all minions to action bar. Oh my gosh. Anyways, don't talk to Duelist about that. Okay, Grimrock. Grow +2/+2. Yeah, this one's just strong because every round basically you just grow 2. So if you don't deal with this early on, it can be like, it's basically a game-winning card. So it's pretty good for Magmar. Light Chaser. Whenever anything is healed, the minion gains +1/+1. That's pretty good. It's situational. And then for Lionar, the heal Zyra, I believe, Zyrar, that one's really good. So I recommend this one definitely for Lionar decks. And then Breath of the Unborn, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, fully heal all friendly minions. Yeah, that's just good. Sorry, that's just a good card. That's very useful. Okay, Imperial Alchemist. I think this was really good too. I don't know, any card that has like, what do you call it? That like cylinder shape, kind of like, let me show you guys on stream. Kind of like this shape. You see this? I don't know, they're just strong. They look like scrolls kind of. But like, I guess this card might be strong. Let me read the effect because it's epic too. Repair all of your artifacts to full durability. I mean, yeah, that's pretty strong. I don't know, like, how you damage artifacts. Do you know?
By attacking them.
By attacking them? Okay, so you can, like, damage that. I guess if you repair them to full durability. If it was, like, if you get, like, 6 or 12 attack on your general, then, yeah, that'd be really strong. Alright. Oh, okay, 4 comments. Let's go. Okay, Daywatcher's broken. I already know I'm using that for my deck. Automatic inclusion. Amplification's okay. Tremor, stun enemy minions. I saw this being kind of situational, but it could be a game changer too. It's like kind of like your optional card, I would say, because like this could basically be a game changer too, because it's better than that other card where you just stun 1 card. Because like, I mean, this is actually like 4 cards. I mean, it's a situational, honestly. And then the Mexor build, that's one of the strongest. The Songhai Mexor, I saw that one was like broken. It's for S rank players, so that one definitely uses for any. This is very like a very good card, I would say. I'm definitely gonna use the Mexor in my build. Like I just like the mech. I just like. I don't know. I just like it. There's nothing more to say to it. I'm a big fan. Okay, so Fireblaze Obelisk, that's just broken. And then we also have it. It's prismatic too. That's really cool. So prismatic cards, they're just shiny. It's like foil cards or like those like super rare cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's just like everything's like golden. That's basically like one of these cards, but the digital version, I would say. Okay, going next, last one for now. I'll have more to come, guys. Don't worry. We're figuring out which orbs are the best. I think core. That's what Reddit's saying, but I don't know. You guys can put in your input as well. I'm trying to figure out which ones to get. We still have like 2.5k diamonds, so we can still spend a bunch on orbs. So we'll see. Okay, so Windstopper, I'm disenchanting it right away. Boom, right off the bat, because like I don't see any use for the card. Range attackers must attack this minion. How many range attackers have you seen? I've seen people using Blast. I've seen people using like the Multiply, like Regrowth. I have not seen too many range. I've seen it occasionally, like maybe with Songhai. I've seen like the Widowmaker, but it's so situational that like I don't think I'm gonna use Windstopper. And it's 1 attack. It's 7, but like maybe if you equip like if there's a card that's like whenever this minion attacks, draw a card, then you can like Windstopper would be insane. But I don't think I'll be using it. Blood Siren, give a nearby enemy -2 attack this turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. It basically just makes them weaker and you can kill it.
I think that's nice for the taunt minions.
Yeah, for taunt. Oh yeah, so like if there's like a rock pulverizer, it's like 1 attack and 4 HP. Boom, you just -2 HP, kill it with Blood Siren, or you kill it with your general, and then use Blood Siren to attack the general. Then that's a +1 trade. Yeah. So that's pretty solid. Our own Nexus. I think this card is very strong. I think friendly minion +3 health. I think that's pretty strong because I don't think it's not a conditional one, so this can be used for any game. So it's not like a card where like if your minion if there's a damaged minion, restore its health 3 HP. I've seen those cards. I don't think this card is like that, so I can see myself using this. So Tangler is a bullshit card. All right, next. No explanation needed. Storm Chaser. Okay, when this minion dies, return it to your action bar. I saw this card getting used. This is pretty good because you can just keep spamming it. So like if you have like that extra like 1 slot, because sometimes I did notice like if you have like maybe my deck might be off. Maybe that's the problem. But there were some situations where you might have an extra 1 mana, and this card would be perfect for it because you just keep spamming it. Because if it dies, like you can just keep attacking with it as well. This is basically kind of like Dying Wish. I wonder why they call it Infiltrate. When this
Infiltrate means that if it's on the enemy side of the field.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when it... Got it. So this... I mean, it's kind of conditional, but it is... That is very strong. Oh, this... I mean, this makes it like a 66% card, if you get what I'm saying. Because, like, you need to have it reach that condition. And, like, you could make it work, like, 66% of the time. But, like, if there's a card like Abyssian that, like, fills up the whole screen... that's the only reason I would be kind of iffy on it. You get what I mean? Yeah. But like other than that, it's pretty good. But Swamp Entangler, I'm just gonna go disenchant that right now and get some free craft. Oh my god! Wait, that is so bad. Okay, let's go. Oh man, that card is just BS, guys. Just don't get it. Alright guys, that's all for now. We're gonna figure out what core orbs to get next, or maybe getting Mythion. We'll see. Here, I'll show you guys what they are. You can actually view for yourself, and I just found out today you can just look and you can basically choose like any, it's not really a faction, but like kind of like a type, I would say. So you can just like press view all cards, and then you open it up. It shows you everything. It's really nice. See if you can see this on my stream. Okay, cool. So like you can like see everything, I would say. So yeah, guys, just take a look at it. I fucked up. I royally fucked up. I didn't know this was an S-rank card. I actually disenchanted Sundrop Elixir. This is actually broken. Like it's technically this is better than RN Nexus because this is kind of situational, but this is like 5 health to anything. So like it could be a minion, it could be a general. This is only to a minion. You cannot apply this to generals. And then I don't know if there's ever a situation if you would heal like the enemy general. I don't think there is, just because like that's obviously the win condition is to damage the enemy general. So maybe if there's like certain like niche decks like that that people that are very creative can make up. Like I've seen like some like people are talking about meme decks. Maybe put that in a meme deck where you heal the enemy so much that they like die. Like I don't know if there's a condition that like if your general has less HP than your opponent's, then you can like exchange your life or something, like the points. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this I don't know why this fucking disenchanted it. But yeah, that's it for now. You guys can check this out. It's super cool. It's got everything, not just Lionar, everything. Songhai all the way down to Vaynar. Okay, let me see this. Oh yeah, we got this card right here. Holy shit.
Wait, what expansion is that from?
So apparently you won the battle boss with this card, so I might get this card. This card
What expansion is it from?
is from, I think, the neutrals. It's just neutral.
No,
It's not from anything.
What gems?
Oh, this was actually from, let me check. Core. So Core might be the best one, guys. Let me see. You can also... Oh, wait, never mind. I thought it was... Wait, this is what spawns, isn't it? No, it's 08, right?
Yeah.
You said? Diotas. I was looking at that. That card's very broken. Jaxi is actually pretty core. This is core. Let me just go through everything that's a core, by the way, guys. I thought I was going to end the stream, but I just got excited. Okay, so these are the neutral cards. I don't know why these are my... Okay, I know why these are my favorite. Because the thing is, this will apply to everyone. Because you guys might be different classes. You guys might disagree on Lionar, Songhai, Vitruvian, Obsidian, Magmar, Vannar. I don't care what your class is or your faction, okay? They call it faction here. That's the proper term. I don't care what your faction is. You will need neutral cards. And, like, some factions rely more on neutrals than others. Vitruvian, I think, is huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Vitruvian's heavy on neutrals. So this would definitely apply to Vitruvian players. But I'm just going to go through this just for the general sake of it. So Dragonlark, shitty card. I mean, it's so situational. Komodo Charger is a shitty card. It's kind of like the Swamp Detangler. They're one and the same, honestly, because it's provoke and then you just kill it. At least with
to get more orbs, Dave.
the rock card, you can kill it. So Mini Jax, wait, I don't know about that. Maybe. I like the Jax card that I have. That's already a plus on this, so you don't even need this card in your deck technically. The mech decks, these are huge. These are already really good. This, I don't actually. Maybe these two cards are like tokens or something. Or you can no, you can actually get them. That's okay. I wouldn't get them. I'd disenchant them because there's Pragmatic Illusionist. It already comes with that card. So what's the point of using this card in the first place? Blood Tier Alchemist is huge. This isn't all like S rank decks, honestly. This deals 1 damage for 1 mana. Like, you're already starting off good. Swamp Entangler, you see what I'm saying here? Why I wouldn't use Swamp at all? There's no explanation. Like, this already has a damage and it has 2 attack. It doesn't have provoke, but like, why would you... I mean, I don't know. It sets the tempo, if you get what I mean. Like, if they're already down 1 point and they just started the game, they're like, what? Wait, what? They're like, there's no one next to me. Like, how'd that happen? They kind of like... It throws them off a little bit. But, I mean, more experienced players, it doesn't matter, but it's a really good card, just in my opinion. Let's see. Prevent all spell damage until next turn. That's pretty good, too, I would say. But that's situational. Spell Spark Rush. Okay, I don't know about that one. Dream Gazer, when you replace this card. Okay, so basically, Blood Tier Alchemist already does what Spell Spark does in the first turn. And you don't need Rush. So you don't even need to get close to the enemy general. ZYX Minion, that's already a really good card, just no explanation needed. You summon 2 copies, so you have to deal with both of them. It's not a provoke, but it's either you deal with it or we attack anyways. It's kind of like you got to deal with it kind of card. Mech, no explanation. I love mechs. Veil Hunter, it's situational. Really depends. It just dies easily. Mana Forger, the first non-Bloodborne spell you cast each turn costs 1 less. Oh my god, this card is so fucking good. Like, it costs 1 less to use mana. So basically, you're more efficient with your energy. So I definitely recommend having this in your deck. Let's see. Godel and Metal Urgist. Oh, Primus Fist is a staple, guys, just by the way. This should be in almost every deck. It's just very good. It can be used in a lot of situations. Give a nearby friendly minion plus to attack this turn. This can be used like almost in late game, mid game, the early game as well. It's just good. Rock Pulverizer is really good too. It's 1 attack, but it has 4 health, so you need to deal with it too. It stops people from moving too, because if they want to get let's say they want to get an early game, like right off the bat, maybe the first 2 cards. I would play Blood Tier Alchemist right into Rock Pulverizer if I'm the second player, or if I'm the first player, then that's even better. I could do that. Like, I could use a 3 mana card and then a 1 mana. So, like, I could use, I don't know, let's do an example here. Like, any 3 mana, I don't know. We could use, like, a Blood Shard Golem, and then we could activate Blood Tier. So, you go around, like, the Blood theme, I guess, if you want. You can make a Bloody Hell deck. Holy crap. I'm probably going to make a meme Bloody Hell deck, guys. So that. bloody hell meme deck. That one's gonna be fun to make. And then let's see, Golem Metallurgist is pretty good. The first golem you summon each turn costs 1 less. Yeah, this one's broken for like golem decks. That's also assuming though that this card stays alive. It doesn't have 4 health. It has 2 attack, but again, it's kind of situational. It's very actually. What am I saying? It's extremely situational. You need to have golems in your deck basically. So that one you need to build a deck around golems. So you could have a card built around that. The foundation basically, looking at this actually, more thinking about Duelist as a whole, the foundation starts off maybe, I mean actually no, it can start off, but looking at this, you can even start the foundation at your like second turn or your first turn with like cards like these. Okay, Piercing Mantis, I don't know, I don't like it. Skyrock Golem, same thing, I don't know. It doesn't have any effects or anything, that's just the only thing. Like, if you're gonna play a card game, don't just play, like, basic cards like 3-2. Like, you can, but, like, there's other better cards, you get what I mean? In the same, like, mana value slot. So, like, Rust Crawler would be really good. Destroy a random enemy artifact. So, right off the bat, that could be really good. Or even in mid-game, late game, you could save that card. Or if you draw it. Or replace and you get that card. That's really good. Azure Horn Shaman. That's pretty good. I would say give 4 health to enemy minions around it. So basically it like dies and then you get health. But if the enemy has this placement, that could ruin your strategy a little bit. But other than that, I would say that would be pretty good. That's kind of like the light bender of the 2 mana cards, I would say. But instead of dispelling all the spells, it gives 4 health, which is strong. So that's basically, you get the value of a Rock Pulverizer. Wow, that's actually super high value then. That's like, I would say this is a, definitely put this card in your deck. Come to think of it. Flamebud Warlock, okay. Deal 3 damage to both generals. This is a situational card, but this is definitely used in higher levels of play. Because you want to just shred and just keep attacking the enemy and do it like very quickly. Flame Blood Warlock will do that for you. Like if you have 3 of these in your deck, you can automatically deal like 9 damage right off the bat. That's very strong. These, I don't know, I have to experiment with these, but Serenity, Rage, Wrath, Envy, Fear. I feel like they just like kind of made these just to make these. That's just so funny though. It's like it's like a wolf that has like no real use, I'd say. Yeah, I mean Maw is stronger in my opinion, even over these, just because 2 damage and then 4. So that's basically 4 attack. So that's already better off than the Skyrock Golem. And then yeah, I see why Maw is like in the meta. And then Healing Mystic's very strong, just 2 health to anything. This just makes sense. Like, you attack the enemy general, Healing Mystic, boom, you already won the trade. Or, I mean, that's basically the best way I could put it. Aether Master, I've played this one. It's honestly, it's like epic or a rare, but it's not the best one, just my opinion. Like, you may replace an additional card each turn. Like, why would you need to be replacing cards if your cards are already good, you know? So that's the reasoning behind why I wouldn't use Aether Master. And the Ghost Links is just not good. Teleport nearby minion to a random space. It's 2 attack, 1 HP, and Ghost Links, you can't really control it. It's the RNG thing kind of it. Teleport to a random space. There are some RNG cards that are good, like the Rebirth card that fucked me. It basically every time you kill it, the Dying Wish, Rebirth, respawn anywhere on the map, a random space. Like, ooh, it's 1 attack and 1 HP. But the thing is, it just keeps resurrecting itself. So even if you kill it, it'll just keep coming back. So there's almost nothing you can do about it in a way. It's just like a 1 damage per turn to your general per se, or even to like one of your minions. And that could be like the edge in certain games. So that could be a game-changing card. And it was for me, at least. I lost that one. I didn't know how to deal with that. And the other thing to deal with is, like, don't attack it, right? But, like, let's say you don't attack it, then it's just going to respawn. Eventually it'll, like, attack you again because on the map in, like, 3 turns max. Or maybe 4 turns. Maybe 5. If you're, like, crazy good, 6 turns. But it most likely will attack you in the next, like, 3 to 4 turns. Max, I would say. Like, typically. Like, let's say even if you're, like, an insane player. So that's the reason why I think that card's super strong.